Hello everybody, welcome to another video, and in this one I'm going to be telling you about a crocodile worshipping suicide cult in Assassin's Creed Origins. But that actually sounds really bad. But hey, you probably clicked on the video because it had suicide in the title, right? Don't worry, today's not the day that I decide to end it, that's tomorrow. So yes, in this video we are going to be investigating a particular location or bunch of locations, and by that I mean two, that revolve around a potential presence of an evil, well not evil, but a cult of crocodile. No, not a cult of, what am I saying? Yes, there will be crocodiles in this video, but the cult is about a bunch of people who worship them to the point of suicide. That will make more sense hopefully by the end of the video. In order to investigate what's going on, we have to go to the northwest of the map to the region known as the Harakleion Nome, or however you say that, I don't even care. A rather nice green marshy area. Quite fun to spend time in actually. It's all green and beautiful and not barren and dead like the desert. In fact, this location is actually rather ideal if you want to hunt. That doesn't even have to be exclusive to animals. You could hunt the bandits in the area and give them a little bit of steel. I'm sure they'd enjoy that. But the wildlife includes hippos, more hippos, loads of crocodiles, more crocodiles. God, that's a lot of fucking crocodiles. Okay, stop with the crocodiles. Oh yeah, and more hippos. And if you're unlucky, maybe both at the same time. That's okay and all. So now, why don't we actually get into what we're going to be looking at? So we need to come to this location on the map, marked as the Demesne of Sechem, or however you pronounce that. I really don't care, like I said before. But once you get to this location, you'll notice that there is something quite unusual going on here. And yes, I know there's a crocodile hanging from a tree, but we'll get back to that. First thing we're going to do is head inside this hut and take a look, see what we can find in here. And on the wall there appears to be a note. When we interact with the note, it reads, "My house is now one for the travellers. Share your stories with me to grow your soul." I know what you're probably thinking, this is the residence of a smackhead, which to be fair is exactly what I think this person probably was. Other than the human skull on the table, there's nothing else of interest in this room. So now it's time to address the elephant in the room, or more accurately, the crocodile on the tree. But before we continue, notice how there's a fire that's still lit. This suggests that whatever happened here, it may have occurred recently, that or somebody just randomly decided to set up camp in the middle of some weird place. But yes, I know what you're probably thinking, get over to the lynched crocodile, what's going on with that? And honestly, I have no clue why it's hanging from a tree, and I have no idea who has the strength to do that. This kind of crocodile weighs anywhere between 220 and 550 kilograms. It must have taken a lot of people to get this crocodile on the tree. So far it seems as if a smackhead and his mates have killed the crocodile, hanged him from a tree and left him to drip blood into a bowl below. Either way, there's something eerie about the fact that there's just a crocodile's corpse in a tree. There must be something more to this. Next to the crocodile hanging from the tree, there appears to be what looks like the remains of a ritual which included a sacrifice, as there is a decaying corpse laying on a red blanket surrounded by candles and bowls, one still smoking. Over on the table there appear to be loads of empty bowls, but back to this little thing here. Obviously this is a ritual sacrifice, or something along those lines. Although, to be fair, ritual sacrifices are somewhat rather specific. I think you will be struggling to find something along those lines. So not only is there a crocodile corpse hanging from a tree, but there is a dead man laying on a blanket next to it. To add to the eerie factor, there are both human and crocodile remains scattered all over this area. Did I fail to mention that the wildlife are pricks? So it seems as if this location isn't just newly associated with dead crocodiles and dead people alike, it seems as if it's been a thing for a while, and a lot of people have been involved in it, or have been sacrificed along with the crocodiles. But why is this a thing? Who is mental enough to think that killing crocodiles and killing people is sane in any way whatsoever? Now, they probably aren't sane, so that's out the window. Well, as I mentioned earlier, there is another location that we can investigate that is just south of this one. So if we go down to the Dismal Tree location, which is just south of this location and near, funnily enough, a crocodile lair, we will discover a scene that appears to connect this location to the one we were just at. So now that we're down at the Dismal Tree, we will see that there is a open sarcophagus just laying stood up on a pole with no corpse inside. There is a note on the ground, and there is also a live crocodile just sitting in the water nearby, but more on him later. There is a note that must be read here. What it reads is, "Children of Sobek, as it asked of us, we herely offer ourselves to the great god Sobek. Today we are reborn into the wild. Tomorrow we shall be reborn as crocodiles." So it seems as if these people communally committed suicide to be reborn as crocodiles to gain Sobek's favour. So it appears as if we found an extreme sect of Sobek worship. But did it work? Did these people manage to be reborn as crocodiles? Well, the crocodile that's just sitting around, if you whistle while near the crocodile will actually follow you. Does this tell you whether or not it worked? No, to be honest it doesn't. It's just a tamed crocodile. The religion of Sobek basically has loads of those. So it appears as if they had a friendly crocodile on their side to guide them into being reborn as crocodiles. Obviously, I don't know what's going on with that. Seems a bit silly to me, but hey, that seems to be what's plausible here. Now, to be fair, I did try to do some research into this. I tried Googling it, but when I Googled crocodile suicide cult, nothing came up. So yes, that's another stain on my ever-expanding browsing history. So it appears as if this initial hut was the home of a crocodile cultist, or somebody who followed the religion of Sobek, or whatever it is, to extreme levels. But considering the amount of corpses and the ideology of being reborn as a crocodile after committing suicide, I'd imagine that all these human remains were willing subjects. So it does appear as if this hut was not just home to one person, but an entire cult of raving mad lunatics with an unhealthy obsession with crocodiles. All we know about them is that they were here. They were probably here recently, because I don't imagine any sane person setting up camp there, which is the only logical explanation for there being a freshly lit fire going, and that they all ran off into the woods and killed themselves to be reborn as crocodiles, which that's hilarious. And like I said, a Google search showed up with absolutely nothing to help in this investigation. So the ins and outs of what's going on here and why doesn't exactly add up quite yet. But do you have any theories? Do you know what's going on here? Do let me know down in the comment section, because I am curious. But anyway guys, thank you all for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to go ahead, leave a like, subscribe, share, comment. Would you like more videos like this? Let me know down in the comment section. Is there anything that you want me to go ahead and investigate in the game? Let me know about that as well. I'd imagine that a crocodile suicide cult will not be the cap of interesting things to investigate in Assassin's Creed Origins. And I will see you all very soon in another video at some point.